Hi, I'm Melissa Michelson, your friendly neighborhood political science professor, here to help you guide folks through the process of registering to vote. So the first thing you're going to want to do, go on your browser, it can be on your phone or on a laptop, and go to vote.gov. That's vote.gov, not vote.anything else, right? Because the vote.gov website is an official website of the United States government. This way you know that you're getting the most up-to-date, reliable information. Then there's going to be a drop-down menu where you can choose your state or territory, and then you click Find Out How to Register. And it's going to take you to the appropriate page for your place of residence. So there's a couple different ways this might end up for you. If you're voting here from college campus, from a residence hall address or another address in San Mateo County, because that's where Menlo College is, San Mateo County, California. It's really very easy. It's very user-friendly. When you're filling out these forms, you can indicate that you'd like your materials in a language other than English. Which languages are available to you are going to depend on where you're registering. Different states and different counties have different languages included, so you might be able to choose Tagalog or Spanish or Korean. It depends where you are. Right? Here in California, there's quite a few languages covered. In other states, not so much. Now, some states, Michigan and Texas, for example, there is not an online form. If you pick Michigan or Texas in this drop-down menu, it's going to take you to a page that says, this state does not allow you to register online, but here's an online PDF you can fill out online and then print it, and then you're going to need to put it in an envelope and mail it in. And in some states, including Michigan, you then cannot vote absentee unless in between registering and election day, you present yourself to an elections office with a valid form of voter ID. So you can do that on election day if you're not voting absentee. You can show up with your voter ID. Or maybe you know you're going to be home in between now and election day. You still want to vote absentee because you're not going to be home on election day, but maybe you're going home for a wedding or some other kind of holiday celebration. You can take the time to go present yourself with a photo ID. And keep in mind that you can re-register and you can change your address every election, as long as you do it within the deadline, which is usually 15 to 30 days before the election. So maybe vote absentee here while you're at Menlo, vote in Michigan or Texas or wherever once you graduate from college and you move back home. That's a choice that each individual person is going to have to make. So that's the basic registering process. There are other things you're going to have to fill out on the form, your date of birth, your mailing address, things like that. It's going to ask you for your driver's license number, maybe your social security number. You can still register without those numbers. So if you don't have them, no need to panic. But it does help to fill those in when you're registering, because then in some states you don't have to present ID. They've already confirmed that you are who you say you are by looking up your driver's license. The other part of the voter registration form that sometimes throws people off is which political party to choose. So here in California we have a variety of options: Democrat, Republican, Green, Libertarian, and then there's a couple choices that tend to get folks a little bit confused. There's the American Independent Party and Decline to State. The American Independent Party might sound like it's for independents, for people who don't want to choose. But the American Independent Party is actually a political party with a platform, with policy positions, with officers. So you want to be careful not to register with the American Independent Party unless you actually agree with that platform. If what you really want is to remain independent, if you don't want to affiliate with any political party, you want to choose Decline to State. This is actually the fastest growing choice for California voters. If you like that feeling, if you like kind of keeping your options open and not stating a political party preference, Decline to State is actually what you want, and not the American Independent Party. And a lot of people do get that confused. And that's about it. Important thing is to get everybody registered to vote, and then we'll talk closer to the election about how to make sure everybody actually gets out there and votes.